Okay, when we drew, Mark drew the first question, Tom the second, and Tim the third. So we'll start with their opening, and each one of you will be given 3 minutes to share with the audience why you are seeking the office of mayor of Gibson County and why we should vote for you.
Testing 1, 2. It's on. I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight, especially all of y'all people that showed up tonight. I was hoping it'd be a packed house. It is a packed house almost. But first of all, I am Mark Renfro, and I'm from Bradford, Tennessee. This is my wife, Cindy, back here in the back. I have a son, Hunter Renfro. He just graduated high school last year at Bradford. I have a daughter, Hannah Renfro. She'll be a sophomore next year in Bradford High School. And she loves basketball, and right now they're in the rebuilding stage, I hope, so these other towns better look out. But I'd just like to take a moment to thank a man that worked tirelessly for many, many years in this county, and that is Mr. Tommy Price. He worked tirelessly for year after year on the county budget. Anybody that keeps up with it knows. He will be greatly missed by the county commission, by the citizens of Gibson County, but most of all, he will be missed by his family. So thanks again, Mr. Tommy, for your many years of faithful service. Former U.S. Senator Tip O'Neill once said, all politics is local. And I think everybody in this room would agree to that. I know that this is a very important election in the national and the state elections this year. But there's one election that is more important than those, especially to everyone sitting in this room and up here on this stage. And that's our Gibson County Mayor election and our County Commissioner election, because we're going to have several new county commissioners this year. And I know that nobody can make that decision but y'all, the taxpayers. And it's time to put a lot of these decisions back in y'all's hands. Because one of the things we've been missing is a lot of taxpayers' cooperation and influence and wording in this. So once again, I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight. And I know that this is going to be something very important for everyone, like I said, especially for y'all, the taxpayers. It will be ultimately important because most of all, it's going to affect your pocketbook, and it will affect the livability of Gibson County. I also know that the county mayor does not have the ability.
20.
Well, that's short. Oh, 3 minutes less, longer than that. County mayor does not have the ability to mandate any changes. Let me say that once again. The county mayor does not have the ability to mandate any changes. And I know that's the reason that we have...
Tom?
Thank you, Mark. First off, I want to thank everybody for being here, as Mark just did. It's great to look out there and see so many familiar faces. And I appreciate you taking interest in this process. And give yourselves a round of applause for being here and taking interest in this process. I'd like to begin by thanking Mr. Tim Haney for letting us run the air conditioning this evening. Appreciate him doing that. I see many of you here that were at the first debate that I was able to participate in. I'm glad that I was able to be part of a primary process that allowed the people of Gibson County to choose me as their candidate. It allowed me to lay out my platform. It allowed me to be very specific about my goals I'll be setting for Gibson County, about my vision for the county. And if you were at the first debate, you heard me talk about things such as establishing a purchase order system to better track our money, setting up a centralized purchasing system to save the taxpayers money. But most importantly, you heard me talk a lot about industrial recruitment and economic development. If we got any chance of long-term survival in this county, or any chance of fixing our budget woes long-term, it's going to depend on doing more to attract industry and provide an opportunity for the working people of this county. That's the bottom line. If everybody's working, everybody's happy. They're spending, everything else will work itself out. Now, we're going to talk a lot tonight about wheel taxes and property taxes and a lot of other things, but it all boils down to providing opportunity and getting the people of Gibson County back to work and let them do what they do best, spend their money, baby, and get that sales tax base up where it needs to be. We take the pressure off the property tax, take the pressure off the wheel tax, and everybody's happy. Now, again, I've been able to lay out my platform and be very specific on my website. By the way, you can visit that at www.electronwitherspoon.com. I've been able to run ads in the paper, be very specific about what my plans are. I've even sent out text messages, and by the way, if they got annoying to you, I apologize for that, but you might as well get ready. There's going to be some more coming between now and August 5th. But I'm glad I've had the opportunity to do that. And that's why I'm here this evening, for the same reasons you are. I want to hear what my opponents have to say about the future of Gibson County, what their plans are. And I'm very interested in what they have to say. And with that being said, again, thank each and every one of you for being here. And God bless you, and let's get this thing underway. And enjoy the evening. Thank you.
My name's Tim. My name's Tim Lucky. I'm a lifelong resident of Gibson County. Attended Humboldt High School, graduated there in '72. Shortly after that, well, that's where I met my wife, our future wife, Susan. We married shortly after high school. Been married this July 26 for 36 years. Have 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. My daughter lives in Hermitage. She works with Children's Services. My 2 sons work on the family farm with me. We attend Antioch Baptist Church. We've been members there for years. We were youth leaders at our church for 12 years. I've been a deacon for 30 years. Our church and our family are very important to us. I am blessed in that 4 generations of my family are able to go to church together, eat lunch together almost every Sunday. When I got out of high school, I started farming. Started farming with my father. I was farming about 500 acres at the time. About 1980, I started renting ground and farming on my own. And now my 2 sons are farming with me, and we're farming about 2,500 acres in 4 different counties. And I served on the Gibson Farmers Co-op Board of Directors for 6 years. I was president for 1 year. I learned a lot about the retail side of the business opportunities in Gibson County from serving there. I've been a county commissioner for 12 years. I've served on several different committees. I've attended a lot of the other committee members' meetings because all the meetings are open to the public. And so I attended them just on my own, just to have more information to where I'd be well informed and not have to ask somebody else what was going on. I worked with Carl Stoppenhagen, our road department, ever since I've been on the commission, learning about the roads. We have 852 miles of county roads in this county to keep up, so it makes it kind of hard. It's a big job to keep it all going. I worked with the sheriff on the correctional complex. Of course, he's gotten everything running smooth. We're all proud of what he's done. I've been chairman of the airport board for 3 years. When I took that over, there was a lot of controversy and lawsuits being filed against us, but with patience, hard work, and common sense, and the judge dismissing all the lawsuits, that operation is now running smooth. So, thank you all for coming, and appreciate you being here.